came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10. Throwing right away is Mahomes. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce, touchdown Chiefs. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. We are through one. 7-0. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It is 3rd and 10. Hill brought in motion. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he is out of bounds on the 31 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. 15 yards to pick up. Good for a 1st down. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he's in. Touchdown, KC. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
2
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. And now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Hill brought in motion. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Tua going to give it to Achane. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Back to throw is Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things different.
In 2nd down, Mike, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tua. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Mahomes on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Ball sitting at the 7, 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Mahomes now on second down. And he's in. Travis. Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. He's got room to run right at the start. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 33-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 37 yards. They'll go again with Mitchell. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the back. In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Tua to open with a throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Tucker for the point after. His kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Hill brought in motion. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Now Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. Tua now on 1st down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score. Ravens 14, Dolphins 7.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. It's second down. A give left side for Mitchell. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On third down, Jackson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult.